Sorry about that, guys. We got flagged for copyright, even though we're reviewing a video. Kind of wild. It's actually happened to me before, even though I wasn't listening to music on one. And then I found out I got reported for nudity, which I got that appealed, and it's right back on my channel. So that's 2 times in 2 days. I'm going to have to email somebody about that. I'm getting kind of tired of my stream going down. These bots or whatever they have checking these things need to be better. But we're going to get back to the video. We were talking about how everything would be vaporized. We saw my man inside of the toilet getting turned into some fried chicken.
Gold may be a metal, but it's about 3 times weaker than steel and also very malleable.
Okay, so even though it's heavier, it's weaker.
Yeah.
Or denser.
Flexible. A little flexible.
Malleable. Like you can bend it with your hands.
No.
In a thin enough
really
strip.
Heavy, but it's still like. I don't know.
I've never
like
just.
If you melt it, you can bend it.
I've never just had like solid pieces of gold in my
metal.
hand that I could mess with. So.
Well, I think it's still a metal, so you can melt it.
Right, but I mean.
At that point, you can.
I mean, do you think if it was like, I don't know, like a 1/4 inch thin and like the shape of like a pole, that I couldn't like put it on my knee and bend it? Like a bender bot? No? Okay.
Which makes it very bad mountain material. The tallest mountains that can be supported are now only about 2 kilometers high. So
Oh shit.
ranges compress as their own weight basically crushes their base. It's hard to say what happens here. We're probably in for giant earthquakes and landslides as the planet is squeezed into a new shape. And it's not just mountain ranges. The differences between the continents and the ocean floor level out, causing the ocean basins to overflow, sending massive tidal waves over the Earth's surface.
Oh no.
What remains is a planet made of gold, entirely covered by an ocean 3 kilometers deep, a
Holy
super hot
shit.
atmosphere, and a lot of dead people.
I mean, would the heat not just like evaporate the
There may be a
water?
lesson to take away here, but we're not sure what it is. We did all the maths though. It's in our sources document if you want to take a look. If you learned anything in this video, let us know what it was. So, as you might know, the things we sell in our shop are the reason we're able to publish videos.
Everybody go check out their shop. Check out their channel. I watch a lot of their videos. Not on here, but on our TV, which is logged into my wife's account. That's where we watch most of these. Sometimes I'll get on and watch some of them, but it's been a while, and it's kind of random. 14.3 million subs. If you're trying to learn some stuff, man, and you want a fun way to do it, this is a great channel to start with. As well as the next channel that we're going to get into, which is, are they just as popular? Yeah, oh, they're a little bit more popular, with 22 million subs. Or no, that's views. 4.5 to, okay, yeah, no, he's got more. By 10 mil. That's wild. I didn't know that. I thought this was a more popular channel just because I hear more people talk about it. And I definitely see people more reacting to this. But I really don't watch that many people. Do I? Oh, I got you. Oh, so you can see that. Sorry, I like to have this just small right here. But we're gonna get into this video. We're both Southern guys, as you read in the description. I'm born Kansas, raised Mississippi, and
Born Flowood, raised a little bit around Florida, Maryland. Got a mix in me, so more Southern though.
so are you Hispanic?
Oh.
No.
No.
What are you? Like, what's your actual nationality or?
I'm gonna stick with the. I'm gonna stick with Asian. I'm gonna let them figure it out.
Asian?
Yeah.
Half Asian, half white,
Quarter Asian.
quarter Asian.
Yeah.
All right, we got quarter Asian. That's not bad. Diversity. The American
None of the
Civil
close
War.
friends that we have, none of the close friends can give you the answers, if they already know.
I really don't remember.
Well,
I remember you
figure it
telling
out.
me.
I'm gonna keep it a secret.
Shit. The things I should write down. I'm tired too. This one's significantly longer. But I've been wanting to watch this for a while. Justin put me on it, our editor, and I'm gonna watch it, man. Why not?
Okay, Mrs. Lincoln, this is it. One last push.
Okay. Is this Cyanide and Happiness? The same people do this?
I don't know.
No, you know what I'm talking about, right? The comic strips.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that look like.
Oh, I know
what are the
you're
characters
talking
from?
about. I'm tired.
What are the Canadian characters from South Park?
Terrence and Phillip.
Terrence and Phillip. That's what they always look like to me.
9 months and 4 days ago, my father brought forth upon my mother himself, and gave to her a child.
Damn.
Alright, so baby came out and said, hey, my dad porked my mom.
9 months. 4 and 9 months ago.
Conceived in a shack in Kentucky, and dedicated to the proposition that I would drink num-nums from a bottle.
Num-nums. Poo-poos.
Yay.
2 to 3 years. Is that when do babies get out of diapers? I don't remember when Tully got out of his. But 3 sounds like it's a little late.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a little late? I don't
know.
I can't
Children
remember.
develop differently.
They do.
I don't care.
Yeah. No judgment.
I am not touching
Damn. Disown.
Immediately.
Grew up in a relatively poor family in Kentucky. Eventually,
Go back.
Oh.
Abraham Lincoln.
My man got the chicken. Wow.
Is this the secret blend of herbs and spices?
Wow.
Oh shit! Colonel Sanders on the wall.
I know. Wow.
Oh
They
wait.
had to go. I love chicken.
I'm tripping though. It's all drums. Where's the thighs? I like thighs. No, that's just a whole ass chicken.
Yeah, I know.
Rotisserie style.
It's different.
A relatively poor family in Kentucky, eventually moving to Indiana, and finally Illinois. He read a lot of books, worked a lot of
Books.
wrote some questionable books.
Whoa. What was he doing in that picture?
Illinois. He read a lot of books.
Vampire hunting.
Oh yeah. Did you see that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie was fucking
Yeah, it
awesome.
was good. Oh,
Worked a lot
Huh?
of jobs.
you said it was what?
It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That shit was cool as fuck.
I-
Wait. Nicolas Cage is a time traveler, man. Confirmed.
Wrote some questionable poetry, and finally entered the law profession. Despite being self-taught,
Lollapalooza. How to read. Oh no.
lawyer. In one case, a guy claimed he witnessed a murder at night, and Lincoln was like, "How could you have seen anything in the dark?" A bright full moon. A what? A bright full moon.
A bright full moon. Is that Batman on the wall? What the fuck?
Can you say that again, please?
It is. It's Batman. What the fuck is this? Howdy.
A bright full moon. A dim half moon? No, a bright full moon.
What?
That's funny, because according to this almanac, there was a dim half moon that night. Which
Oh no. Got him.
Dang.
well, Well, I got a bright full moon for y'all right
Oh, dead ass. What's he doing? That doesn't look like he's tackling him.
now. That's what I
We're gonna get flagged for porn again.
a rebuttable. Lincoln and his G
Hashtag dad joke.
weren't only interested in law, however. He also dabbled in the world of politics.
Welcome to the stream, guys.
Legislator in both local and national assemblies. And what a time it was. Not even 100.
Wait.
Also dabbled in the world of politics. Serving as a legislator.
Wait a sec. Oh, okay. I saw this and I was like, are they casting spells?
No.
Just their arms.
Local and national assemblies. And what a time it was. Not even 100 years after the founding fathers, all men are created equal.
But are they? Are we all created equal?
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, we're all humans, aren't we?
What about people born missing a leg?
They're all humans, aren't they?
But aren't they? Are they really equal? Physically?
Humans.
Are they
Humans.
physically equal?
To me, if you're human, you deserve the respect
I
that any
tease.
other human should.
Politicians were already asking. Yeah, but what does that mean? Exactly. It means all men.
All men?
Yeah,
Just men.
but
It doesn't say women.
what does that mean? Exactly. And not just that. States versus the federal government. What
That's when the
arguments
Democratic
president
Party was
is
made.
still a suit? The founding fathers left some of these questions perhaps a little too open to interpretation. And the biggest question of them all was slavery. An ugly
Oh, no.
a revolutionary new nation based on liberty and democracy. Thomas Jefferson had written a
I was trying to see if they changed anything here or not.
condemnation of slavery in the Declaration of Independence, but out of fear of losing Southern states' support, it was removed. Hey guys, do you think leaving this a little vague will create any unforeseen problems in the future? Cannonball!
Oh my god.
And those
That's probably what it was like.
now beginning to rear
Oh, we don't care.
heads. As the nation developed, the North and the South developed along two very different lines, and two very different cultural identities emerged. Northern cities began rapidly industrializing, while the southern climate allowed for large plantations.
Why he look like the guy from Django? Big Daddy.
Jesus.
You want me to show him the fields, Big Daddy?
Of labor-intensive crops. As a result, one half of the country didn't rely on slaves, while the other half had become economically dependent on them. In 1793, Eli Whitney's cotton gin caused the
Oof.
slave trade in the South to
Mhm.
explode, while in the North, a growing abolitionist movement was taking root. A general mistrust began to develop between the North and the South.
Mhm.
As Northerners felt the South were
You're hell-bent on expanding slavery.
They low-key were.
Papa Smurf.
hell-bent on expanding slavery, and fear spread throughout the
Let me
South.
hit that
The North wanted to
EC.
take the slaves away. In 1890,
So what was everybody over here doing?
there were 11.
So that's the Louisiana Purchase. A lot of that was. Let me see.
What are these guys doing?
That's Canada.
Yeah, I
That's
know. What
Britain.
are they doing?
That's Britain.
How do they feel about slavery?
I don't know. I don't remember when the British outlawed slavery.
11 free states and 11 slave states. A perfect balance. A happy medium. A harmonious relationship. Hey guys, nice to meet you. I'm Nick, and I would like to become the 23rd state. Hey buddy, welcome to the nation. We'll be happy to accept you as a free state. Oh no, you don't. You're trying to get one over on us. Missouri's going to be a slave state. Okay.
Oh,
Just
no.
ask Missouri what it wants to be, and we placed it. Allow me to introduce to you the newest, freshest state on the scene, Maine. Hey, you can't do that.
Oh, shit.
It's above this line. What? The issue of slavery is solved, and it will never come up again. A few
Wow.
years later, it came up again. You see, as America expanded westward, each new state or territory that was added threatened to upend the delicate balance between the slave and free states. if one faction managed to outnumber the other,
Gotta make another state.
a majority and force its own ideals on the opposing side, leaving a huge portion of the population feeling spiteful and oppressed. For a while,
Oppressed or depressed? Because there was a lot of depression back then. So, did he say oppressed?
Leaving a huge portion of the population feeling spiteful and oppressed.
I think he said oppressed. These captions never work well. Let's turn those off.
New free and slave states were roughly added in pairs, but
Oof.
the loudmouth state just had to barge in and
One state. Woohoo! God, Texas was so big.
Texas, that was the Mexican-American War.
So large, dude.
saw the United States enter into a war with Mexico, which they won, gaining a huge amount of land out west.
How you know so much, man?
Hey guys, nice to meet you. I'm California.
I never thought Colby would impress me, man. I'm just messing with you, bud.
I would love to become the 31st state. Hey buddy, welcome to the nation. We'll be happy to accept you as a southern slave state. Oh no, you don't. You're trying to get one over on us. California's gonna be a free state. Okay, listen, why don't we just ask California what it wants to be, and we can research. Allow me to introduce to you the territories of New Mexico and Utah, able to freely vote for slavery themselves. Hey, you can't do that. And we can enter Northern Territory anytime we want to recapture escaped slaves.
Oh.
The issue of slavery is solved, and it will never come up again.
It came up again.
In 1954, a Democratic senator from Illinois wanted to build a really cool choo-choo train here.
Choo-choo!
The territories of Kansas and Nebraska recreated.
Kansas is where I'm from. South Kansas. Winfield. Shout out to my Ark City natives. Yeah, I miss the winters.
Open to slavery, even though they were clearly above the Missouri Compromise line. Obviously, the northern states were like, hell no. But the southern Democrats
hell no.
Like,
Hell no.
liberty and democracy so much that you should let them vote on whether slavery should be legal or not. And so it was. Huge numbers of pro and anti-slavery settlers rushed to Kansas to swing. And while they were all there, they began to beat the crap out of each other.
Slap fight.
So it was. Huge numbers of pro and anti-slavery settlers rushed
So,
to Kansas to sway
were they just like farmers and stuff like that? You know?
I think so.
Like just regular people? Just beating the shit out of each other? Hell yeah.
They began to
Guns? No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
crap out of each other. One of those settlers was a man named John Brown, a former businessman who failed at just about everything he tried and went arguably insane.
So, whew, that's a picture right there.
Former businessman who failed at just about everything he tried and went arguably
Jesus.
insane. He was a radical abolitionist and dedicated much of his life to the Underground Railroad and freeing slaves. One night, in revenge by pro-slavery forces, he and his sons killed a number of pro-slavery settlers in the territory, helping to
Oh shit.
of violence known as
Bleeding Kansas.
Kansas and Nebraska both eventually voted in favor of
I remember learning about that as a kid.
the tension began to grow at a rapid pace.
So, like, it was really cool moving to Mississippi because in Kansas, you know, we had Kansas history, Kansas studies, and then moving here, we had Mississippi studies, and that was a transition because I was like, well, I missed out on the early stuff. I didn't know what the Mississippi bird was. I was already in 8th grade, you know, so I always thought that was a strange thing, a culture shock.
A best-selling novel that exposed the terrible cruelty of slavery to the world. Oh, how awful. How morally corrupt the nation must be to allow such things to happen.
Not the queen. Oh my god. Look at those teeth. Ooh. My man need to see a dentist. He can't do nothing with that. How do you eat? The man's chewing his bottom lip. On accident.
Working the coal mines. Nothing. In 1854, the Republican Party was formed, and Abraham Lincoln emerged as a leading figure. Southern Democrats viewed the new Republican Party with mistrust, believing it to be radical and abolitionist.
We're gonna take our slaves. Take the gun,
A
gun.
politician named Charles Sumner gave a speech in Congress, calling out slave-owning Democrats with fiery language. If slavery was a woman, she'd be an ugly one. And a senator from South Carolina would like
If slavery was a woman, her name would be Karen.
Representative Brooks.
We gotta stop picking on Karen.
Yeah.
Why not Tiffany? I like that name. We could pick on Tiffany's, right? No?
I don't know.
If you would pick on a girl, what would you name her? An annoying ass. Would it be Karen? Like
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. Why?
Because it's so annoying to hear. And being in this area is...
I like Mary Jane, man. Spider-Man's badass. And the girl from the Scooby-Doo movie? The Scooby-Doo movie, man. Mary Jane.
There've been a couple Mary Janes that I've met, and yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never met someone actually named Mary Jane. Have you guys? I've never met anybody named Mary Jane. Like up in Maryland? Maybe that's a north name, and I just never lived far north enough.
No, I just remember some of my yearbooks, and then like they're like pictures. It's like
Typical of yearbooks, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nostalgia.
You have a rebuttal?
Plus on like
Here's a
vacations
rebuttal
and
for you.
stuff.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I missed something. Oh, I have a rebuttal, alright.
Alright. Yeah, here's a rebuttal for you.
Caned his
Surely
ass.
this isn't allowed. I don't know. I'll have to consult the rulebook.
Oh shit, it's not
I
allowed.
can't find anything about caning a political opponent, but it says here I'm not allowed to wear women's underwear.
Ha!
Uh-oh. News of the violence on the Senate floor took the nation by
Uh-oh.
storm. Southern slave owners sent Representative Brooks new canes to replace his now broken one. And on the floors of Congress,
Holy
politicians
shit.
carried weapons in self-defense.
Huh!
Which is never...
What the fuck is that?
My man brought the whole gang with him.
That's some shit from Stark Industries, man. What the fuck is that? It was like in the
He
missile.
said, I
No.
need the minigun, the rocket launcher, the ray gun.
Who was the guy off of the second Iron Man? The bad guy, the one that owned the industry, that was making the robots.
What, the white guy?
Yeah, the white dude. You remember?
What, the white dude didn't do anything.
Right, but his shit was like. Remember, he messed with War Machine.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and this looks like some shit he would build.
Mhm.
Pew! Dink! Like, oh my god. And then the zombie ray gun on the... Like, what's up with that? That's wild. This guy just brought a whole ass bazooka. That's a guy from Kick-Ass that, you know, took it out of that room.
Brought the fucking revolver and the
The
dusty rifle.
Jesus.
Never a good sign. In 1857, the Supreme Court ruled in the Dred Scott case that all people of African descent, slave or free,
Uh-oh.
could not be citizens, and therefore could not sue for their own freedom under any circumstances. Ongoing years of progress.
Wait, so this happened for the entire nation.
Mhm.
They made it to where black people couldn't...
No, it was slaves.
Okay.
If you're like
Only
if you-
slaves. If you
no.
were a free man...
no, if you were a slave and you went into a free state with your owner, you couldn't be free.
Oh, okay.
That's what they-
Gotcha.
With the strike of a gavel. Now, within all this bitter debate over slavery, there were many nuances. North versus South, Republican versus Democrat, states versus the federal government. But let's
Ugliest shit in the world. Division, man. Why do we work on division so much? You know, I wish... Not to say I want to destroy the party system, but like we need some kind of like togetherness that and it ain't this unity stuff, man. This Republican Democrat shit. It's no liberal conservative. We need to be people for each other, I think, man.
strip all of that
Yeah.
away.
Hmm?
For 4 million
Yeah.
individuals living in America, this wasn't about political
Times are
issues or
crazy.
party alignment. It
Times
was
were
about the
crazy, you know.
human right to be free. Men, women,
Now it's just a different kind of
were
crazy.
stolen from their homelands and brought to the American continent, where for generations they were considered to be property poverty and worked from sunrise to sunset. Plantation overseers did whatever they felt was necessary.
That's why I like movies like Django. You know, it really like. I feel like it's like a stab at this shit. Like, you know, fuck that shit. We're gonna do this shit.
To get the most out of their slaves, punishments were often barbaric.
Welcome to the viewage,
Were
guys.
regularly separated, and parents could often only watch.
If you're just now making it, man, we're 8 minutes into part 1 of the American Civil War oversimplified. I never saw it and had quite a few recommendations. And leave a comment if you guys want. Let me know what you guys think. Tell us we're not really funny. I expect that a lot. We're tired. It's 2 a.m. We're bored. Couldn't go to sleep. Stream. Should go to sleep? Maybe.
We're gonna be up in the morning.
Man, I'll be up anyways. I usually get 4 or 5 hours most of sleep.
I've been at work all day.
When Tully's here, he'll get me up like 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock. It depends. I love it. It's so nice. I love it when he's here. When he wakes me up in the mornings. And he wants to play Pokemon and eat a bowl of cereal. And watch YouTube. Donuts. What kind of donuts are you going to get tomorrow?
Boston cream.
Boston cream.
I gotta see what they have, to be honest.
It's been a while since I've been to Shipley's, but they were the first place that got the cheese and sausage dog and the croissant. That shit was good.
Watch as their children were auctioned off, never to be seen again.
Refresh.
Thousands of slaves took the treacherous risk of running away, and abolitionists in the North
Oh,
recommended
dismiss.
by the Underground Railroad
And then
entered
refresh.
the North to chase them down. Leading figures within the abolitionists.
Frederick Douglass.
Yep.
Dismiss.
I know. And Harriet Tubman. I know. Who else is gonna talk about it? Because she was part of that, too.
Did you guys see the pandemic special part 2? The most recent one that just came out?
Oh, I haven't yet.
You haven't seen it? Oh, it's
I don't
good.
have HBO, man.
Man, it's so good. You're missing out. I'd love to do a review on that. It's a good 45 minutes long.
You can't do that on YouTube.
I don't think so. Can you?
No.
No?
That's actual. Like,
That you can get in trouble for that?
yeah, you will.
I don't really know, man. We're just getting started this. We're just learning the
I
rules.
think you'll. I think YouTube has a point where it's like you could do it just YouTube, but when it comes to like South Park,
Motion pictures
you
and
can't,
TV
like,
shows.
You can't like show the whole thing, but you could show maybe snippets.
Snips,
right?
yeah, like talk about parts maybe.
Or maybe watch a compilation on YouTube.
Or go over like big scenes in it or something like that.
Let's watch a comp. Let's watch the South Park comp. Let's get a laugh in.
Oh god, not right now. Maybe we got to get through this first because we have to get ready for part 2, which we'll probably dedicate to maybe just one video.
Let's get at least one laugh in before we go.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Let's check out Fred, Tubby.
She was supposed to be on the 20.
Many of the anti-slavery white individuals in the North, opposition to slavery was often an economic issue, not a moral one, as many worried large plantations would take their lands and livelihoods away.
Nah,
Abraham Lincoln.
they were worried about losing that money. That's what all these problems always surround. Money, money, money. Richer getting richer, staying richer. Poor staying poor, so the richer don't have to see them in their favorite restaurant or something like that,
He knew that slavery was a moral evil, and he regularly spoke out against it in powerful speeches that helped him rise through the ranks of the new Republican Party. He lamented at the hypocrisy of a great American nation meant to stand as a shining beacon of freedom, while also enslaving 4 million men, women, and children. He most famously declared in 1858 that a house divided against itself cannot stand.
A house divided against itself cannot stand. Man, that's what I'm saying, like.
And then yet they want to discredit this dude.
Right. Great words. Words to live by, like, always try to find some kind of common ground. It's important. If you can't, then It's hard to live together. I don't think it can happen.
That one day, slavery in America would end. However, even Lincoln was cautious in his opposition. He didn't want to outlaw it entirely, but simply prevent its expansion, so that given enough time, he believed
It would fizzle out. Yeah.
Thankfully, history would force his hand. In October 1859, one abolitionist decided he'd try to single-handedly take
Johnny Appleseed?
Mm-hmm. Mr.
down
Brown.
slavery by force. Who would be crazy enough to even attempt such a thing? It's our good friend, John Brown. He planned to seize arms from an armory in the town of Harper's Ferry, free the slaves there, and continue south, inciting a major slave uprising along the way.
Oh, shit.
A bad plan and terrible execution. Brown's men took the armory and some hostages, but were quickly surrounded by one Robert E. Lee and his U.S. Marines.
Robert E. Lee.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Brown was captured, and a couple of months later, he was executed for treason. Northerners sympathized with Brown, but Southerners were like, "You see this? They're coming for us. Soon, there'll be a million John Browns." A million John Browns? What on earth are you thinking about? John Brown.
Making money. Money, money, money.
To make matters worse, the new northern free states meant now the southern states really were outnumbered, and they were beginning to feel bitterly spiteful and oppressed. Further fear began to
Oppression.
spread in the South when news broke that
You're oppressing my slave ownership.
It's gonna take your
Abraham Lincoln,
slaves.
mostly well-liked among anti-slavery
Take the
voters,
girl slaves.
powerfully worded speeches against slavery of any politician at the time, and now there was a chance that he and his cheekbones could be the president. For the South,
Cheekbones.
that would be
This man. Such a distinct face. Wesley, he took a $5 bill and like took the top part of it, folded it, just sat in front of his face, and it looked just like the rest of his face. It was pretty cool. Look at how deep the eye sockets are, man. How big that nose is. Those ears, fucking satellite dishes.
He was this big dude.
Fucking, I mean, he was out there hunting vampires all night, man. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make you strong.
too much.
Probably ate his fucking vegetables.
Didn't even appear on the ballot in 10 southern states. But
Oh,
much to
shit.
their horror, when the final results came in, Lincoln had won by an electoral
Destroyed
landslide. Lincoln
land.
himself tried to calm their fear. How many times do I have to tell you, I'm not going to take away your slaves? Yeah, right, Honest Abe. We've had enough of you Northerners. We're going to go form our own country. You can't do that. Why not? Well, if you had won the election, would it be okay?
Pretoria?
Of course not. Well, why not? Because that...
These guys look like the, do you remember the little toys back when you were a kid? They were like toddler Legos, and those were the little characters that like stuck. That's what these guys look like to me. Anybody else? Is that just me?
That's not how victim mentality works. Many states felt that when they joined the Union, they always withheld the right to leave it whenever they pleased. Many people living in 19th century America often felt more loyalty to their state than to the nation. And now, with the South feeling like it had lost its voice in the federal government, they were out of here. South Carolina was the first to go, and over a period of 6 months, one by one, 11 slave states officially seceded from the Union, with just 4 contested border states opting to remain. The seceding states issued a number of official
shit.
documents justifying their secession.
Live, love, laugh.
Nick proclaimed that it was northern states' hostility to
Increasing hostility. Just want to keep this up here. Okay.
slavery that rendered the federal government illegitimate. Mississippi declared that their position
Uh-oh.
was thoroughly identified with the institution of slavery, and in a speech, the Confederate vice president stated that the new Confederate government rested upon what he called the
Holy moly. Alright. So,
Yep, Mississippi was bad.
bad news, man.
I
So we started off at the bottom, you know, we didn't just make it there. We've been at the bottom for a while. Back asswards. Some. Bass ackwards.
revered American generals such as Robert E. Lee opted to side with their states over the
Meow.
Union. And with all the chaos, one New York lawyer
I love the animation, man.
America's national bird should be a debilitated chicken. And hey,
Oh,
I kind of like that.
What is this? What's going on in between his legs?
One man.
Something wasn't right there.
Knew it would be his job to solve it. Lincoln was just about to hop on a train and become the president of the United States.
He was hopping on that train to go fight fucking vampires. 100%.
Yeah.
Vamps.
He's got a shotgun.
I watched it in theaters. It has to be true.
Of America. Hey man, you're hella ugly. Gross.
Get clapped.
Something to hide that face. Good idea.
Ooh. Colby,
Meh.
can you do that? You should. Just fucking with you, bro. No, it's fine. You look good. We all get shaved up by the same guy. He's a local barber here. Freddie B. Check him out on Instagram. Fades us all up. Pretty badass guy. Still ugly.
Lincoln had to travel to Washington, D.C. under heavy disguise and protection.
Oh,
Along the way, he received stacks of
the best disguise. Why is that the disguise all the time? I've always wondered that.
You are destroying this country. Damn you, every breath you take, love from.
Every breath you take.
Grandma at
Grandma.
his inauguration speech.
Whoa. Alright, let's see this letter again. What does Grandma say?
All along the way, he received stacks of threatening letters. May the hand of the devil strike you down. You are destroying this country. Damn you, every breath you take, love from. Grandma at.
Grandma.
No.
Man.
Amy.
He ain't got much support, you know. You gotta, family first. Wonder what his mom's like.
His inauguration speech, Lincoln once again reiterated that no, I do not want to take away anyone's slaves. But for Lincoln, he did want to preserve the Union. He declared secession to be nothing but an illegitimate rebellion, in your hands and not in mine. He said,
Oh no.
It is the momentous issue of civil war. You can have no conflict without being yourselves the aggressors. We are.
You can have no conflict without you yourself being the aggressors. So we can't fight without you still being the bad.
We're not enemies, but friends. It was clear Lincoln was ready and willing to get freaky and open up a can of scavengers on if he had to. Whether he had the support of the people, however, was in question.
Who would win in a fight? Boxing ring between Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. Who do you think was a better boxer?
I won't answer that question because I don't know.
You don't know? Really?
I mean, both were general. I mean, well,
How tall was
they both did, like, basically they cut down trees. I mean, Washington. I think Washington was a little bit. I think Washington was 6'1". Lincoln was a little taller.
I swear to God, if you're right about this, I'm gonna be worried. How tall was George Washington? Surprisingly, no one ever really officially measured him, but historical interpreter Kathleen Ford has a pretty good idea. Bust. Website's trash. United States. How tall was 6 feet. Apparently, according to a novel, George Washington, A Life by Ron Chernow. 6 feet, 183 centimeters. A few months ago, another book read, His Excellency George Washington by Joseph J. Ellis, which contradicts it, saying that Washington was at least 6'2", 188 centimeters. That seems to be the only two places where it's said. So, and what was your guess on
I said
Lincoln?
was a little bit taller.
How
Maybe
tall it is
Wasn't.
Abraham Lincoln. 6'4", yeah, slightly taller. Towering height, 6'4". 6'4". What's the tallest man you've ever met? Or woman? No judgment. 6'7" was me. I've seen people that were 7 feet tall, but I'd never like talked to them.
Tallest person I met, probably. I think Demario Davis from the New Orleans Saints, linebacker.
You like saw him physically?
Yeah, I drove his car.
Oh yeah, that's right. My boy's a valet in a nice hotel. Gets to drive famous people's cars all the time. Ferraris, BMWs,
I drove BMW.
Jaguars, Teslas. My man getting behind the wheel of everything.
In the end, it was the Confederates that fired the first shot. As
Oh.
they seceded, the Confederate states began seizing federal.
Who fired the first shot?
Southern, Fort Sumter.
Sure it wasn't Han? Took you a second.
U.S. property throughout the South, off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina, was one such federal property, Fort Sumter,
Pretty
held by a
please.
measly, undersupplied U.S. force.
I love you,
Confederate
Colby.
demanded the fort surrender.
Hey, dorks, hurry up and surrender.
Denied, and
Go to
any
heck.
for a peaceful solution to the secession crisis probably then died when the Confederates
Colby.
did this.
Give me a minute.
Huh?
Just
Battle
give
of
me a
Fort
minute.
Sumter
Give you a
is
minute.
considered to be the beginning of the American Civil War. Many of the Confederates there also considered
Wait,
it to be the
this was the beginning?
The Battle of
Fort
Sumter
Sumter.
is considered to be the beginning of the American Civil War. Many of the Confederates there also considered it to be the end of the American Civil War. They hoped
They said,
only
"We won."
to say, okay, you win. Unfortunately for them, Lincoln actually said, "You're about to get a roundhouse to the face." Lincoln sent out
Actual
for them,
quote?
Lincoln actually said, "You're about to get a round."
100%. He said those words. Probably.
Roundhouse to the face. Lincoln sent out the call for 75,000 volunteers, and men signed up in droves, hopeful for some adventure and good
Yee
old
yee.
F-U-N. In the new
Them country boys. My man was inside of a fucking cannon.
U-N.
Yes! With a giant hawk on top. What's going on here? What's going on with this man's hat?
F-U-N.
That's fun right there. What is this set up? Is this in the trenches? Okay. I respect.
In the new Confederate capital of Richmond, Virginia, Confederate President Jefferson Davis and his cheekbones had also sent out
God. His dimples have dimples that have dimples.
for 100,000 men. As
But his lip, man. He ain't got no upper lip. Ain't no bitch kissing that.
ever, both sides hoped for a quick end to the war. Is it over yet? No, Jimmy. It's been 1 week. Is it over now? No. How about now? If you ask that one more time, I swear I will turn this army around and you'll
The whole
go
army.
back home to your
What's up with this
wives and
retarded horse? Isn't that horse that went to Candy Mountain with Charlie?
children. But in particular, the South
Colonel Sanders.
The conflict would pose a bit of a challenge. How can we expect to win with a population of only 5 million against 22 million in the north?
Oh
Plus 4
no.
million slaves would have 9 million. Great idea.
Ooh.
That's right, 'cause I told them way to
Almost got you.
You almost had me there. The problem for Lincoln was that many of his top generals were getting old and were being a bit too cautious. The commanding general was a man named Winfield Scott, a veteran of the Mexican-American War, and by now he
Oof.
was too fat to even mount a horse.
Oh.
Okay, veteran of the Mexican-American War, and by now he was too fat to even mount a
Damn.
Jesus.
Goodbye.
I mean, not just the legs, but he squeezed the fucking eyeballs out like one of those squeeze
Yeah.
toys. What's in the box? How is my man standing on a cardboard box? Did they even have cardboard boxes back then?
They have wooden boxes.
They had wooden boxes, right? Not cardboard. What the fuck is that? This is not historically correct.
We could wait for the Confederates to come and apologize. Maybe we should all sit in a circle and discuss our feelings. Crossing the Delaware
King Arthur.
to Jersey worked for me. Those are all terrible ideas.
Wait a second. What are you doing here?
Wrong video. I'm the greatest president
Timing's wrong.
of this nation. Yeah, we'll see about that, dingus. Eventually, Lincoln's
Huh.
generals came up with a multi-pronged scheme.
Who is better, Washington or Lincoln, for the nation? I think that's a good question.
I don't know.
Do what?
I said I don't know anymore.
My man say he tired.
Strategy. First, a blockade would cut off and starve the South of supplies by
Chat, people watching in the future. I see you. I'm watching you. Answer the question. His tired ass won't.
C. Secondly, taking control of the Great Mississippi River would sever the South's economic.
The river.
And that's where
Like a river.
Vicksburg comes in.
The respect.
That's where Vicksburg comes in.
Artery while splitting it in two. And finally, a main Union force in the east would move south and take the Confederate capital, ending the war. Bada boom, bada bing. Skirmish.
That. What? I didn't give them permission to use a picture of me for this. At all. Those ain't even my favorite chains.
Across the nation, and the Union Army in the east began to move south towards Richmond. Everything seemed to be going well until they reached Manassas, where they came upon a large.
Man ass.
Alright, this is where the fun begins.
Man ass as Washington.
Alright. This is where the fun begins.
See?
Yeah.
This is some weird
That's the first battle going on.
man ass as circle Washington, the Declaration of Independence.
Confederate force. It's almost like they were waiting for us. How did they know? As it turned out, spies in D.C. had sent a coded message to the Confederates warning of the invasion. Did you use NordVPN?
Alright, guys. Shameless promotion of sponsors incoming, it looks like. Maybe. Wait, let's see.
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh, Jesus. Yep, bye. Beat. Ka-ching. Waka. Goodbye. Goodbye.
And as always, that man.
Oh!
So thank you. Now where were we? Oh yeah. Secession.
I don't have any sponsors yet, so Nor can suck it unless they give me some money.
The two sides encountered at Manassas, and both geared up for the first major battle of the Civil
So this
War.
is
The first battle.
where it gets real. So this is like no pausing right here. This is where the war begins.
Alright, just keep in mind for copyright purposes,
I know.
we have to pause it frequently.
Let it run for-
We've already been banned once tonight. Let's not
I
make
know.
it happen twice.
I know, but let's run in a minute. Let it run.
He said this that good shit.
Yeah, this is where it
Party
gets good.
support by rail, and the two sides were about equal in numbers. However, they were also equally inexperienced. A large number
Oh.
of civilians also rode out by carriage from D.C.
So, the reason the war was lost was retarded horses.
Picnic on the nearby hills and watch the excitement unfold. Nobody seemed to quite understand how destructive this
Michael Bay choreographed this.
was going to be. The Union forces pulled a flanking maneuver to hit the Confederates on their left, and the
Oh,
two
no.
sides fired on each other in rows. Farm families living in the area were forced to flee the fighting, including a man named Wilmer McLean. Hurry up!
Pigtail girl, polka dot dress. Dad's wearing a suit. This kid's wearing a homeless outfit.
Martha.
Look at this house. Why are you wearing this? Why are you wearing this? She got a cute dress. Pigtails, hair's done nice. What's going on here? This is child abuse.
The war out here. The more you tell me to hurry.
Well, Mom's got a scar on her face. Dad's abusive. He probably takes a brunt of it. This is a little girl. He don't do nothing to her.
up, the slower I will go.
Yeah, bitch.
Force saw initial success, pushing the Confederates back to Henry Hill. But one as of yet fairly unknown General Thomas Jackson had arrived, and he took a defensive position, standing firm like a stone wall, holding the Union Army off. And
Stonewall.
finally, running back to Washington, D.C. with heavy casualties. The sobering reality.
Woo! God dang. Equivalent to 12 missing.
That's wrong.
1,200.
Tell you that is wrong.
The 12 missing? What would you say the number's closer to?
War.
Probably more than Americans.
Think so? Just missing?
Yeah.
People never accounted for after the war.
No, after the first
Or after the battle.
And the North, having just lost the first major battle, had to face the serious prospect that they may not actually win this war. President Lincoln, General Jackson whipped us so hard, the Confederates are calling him Stonewall Jackson. Wait, that's why they're calling him that? Not because he looks like he ran face first into a stone wall?
Flat face. It really do look like someone hit my man with a shovel.
Apparently not. Worse yet, the North had also lost the first major battle out west, giving away control of southwest Missouri. All of this.
Well, who's that? Who's that up? What flag was that?
Battle out west, giving away control.
What's this?
It's probably the Confederates out west.
The what?
Probably the Confederates out west.
All of this was terrible news for Abraham Lincoln, especially since many of his generals and cabinet already didn't have much respect for him. They felt he was incapable of running a war because he seemed a bit like your friendly old grandpa. He famously loved a long-winded story and a good pun. I've been so busy, my wife is missing me, but her aim is starting to improve. But deep down, few realize
He wouldn't think that joke's funnier in his near future.
he could also
Keep making bullet jokes.
Oh, Abe, you're so funny. Funny how? Funny like I'm a clown? Abe, I was just... No, funny how? Like I'm here to amuse you? During the war,
What?
Lincoln committed acts that were viewed by some as impeachable. His administration suppressed the free media from printing articles sympathetic towards the South. Some Southern sympathizers were even arrested without a
Oh,
trial.
shit.
Lincoln's criticizers began accusing him of being a tyrant. But to quote the man himself, hey, it's war, baby. What are you gonna do?
Probably.
By the end of 1861, with things already looking bad for the North, abolitionists such as Frederick Douglass couldn't believe that the Union
FD.
Army weren't enlisting black men. He continued to put pressure on Lincoln to make the war about emancipation.
This is where getting a Camaro and a Mustang started, right here. Sign up. We'll give you
Mr. President, it's time
a
to
new
talk
car
about emancipation.
or the money to buy one.
I don't want to ruffle any feathers. The feathers are already ruffled. But Lincoln, hanging on to hope for a quick end to the conflict, continued to fight only for the preservation of the Union. It was decided, however, that escaped slaves from the Confederacy could be held as enemy contraband, and many of these men were put to work bolstering the Union's infrastructure and supply lines. Hoping to get things moving, Lincoln made young General George McClellan
Dun, 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 dun.
himself, however, and believed he was going to be the
Used to be my alarm every morning waking up.
nation's great
It was
savior.
awful.
Like many others, he didn't approve of the president's
But it
handling of
worked.
the war. On one occasion, Lincoln went to McClellan's house to meet with him, but McClellan was late returning home. He kept the president waiting, and when he finally got there, he just straight up went to bed. Now that
Damn. What? You don't do that to Lincoln.
that's what I call
Rude.
McClellan talked the talk, but could he walk the walk? No. Like Lincoln's other generals, McClellan was maddeningly cautious. Hey man, could you move south and attack?
How are you guys doing tonight?
Are you crazy? What if they have a big scary army down there? They probably do. What? Oh my gosh! McClellan worried that he didn't have the numbers he needed to fight. the What if they have like 10,000 men? Okay, no problem. We'll get you 20,000 men. Well, what if they have 30,000 men? I'll need 40. Okay, you can have 40. Well, what if they have 50? I'll need 60. Lincoln tried. It was all in vain. McClellan would not make a move for the rest of the year.
This is why the horses are retarded. These are the people training them.
The North's one saving grace for now was a general out west fighting in Kentucky and Tennessee. General Ulysses S. Grant. Cool,
Alcoholic?
Mm-hmm.
methodical, and a big fan of whiskey. His chief of staff took it upon himself to keep Grant sober. One officer said that Grant habitually wore an expression as though he were determined to drive his head through a brick wall and was about to do it. And that determination led him to score a number of key victories when others around him were failing. At the Battle of Fort Donelson, Grant was like, "Why does Stonewall Jackson get a cool nickname and I don't? I want a cool nickname." Sir, the Confederates say they're ready to surrender and want to know your terms. No terms, just unconditional surrender. Hey, unconditional surrender Grant. That's a pretty cool nickname, right, guys? Right? Later in April 1862, the
Johnson.
Confederates launched a sudden attack on Grant's army at Shiloh, but the
Battle of Shiloh.
Grant threw his lines at the rebels and sent them running. The battle resulted in the heaviest casualties.
Woo! Lord have mercy. Captured or missing. Released later or killed or...
Don't know a lot about it.
In U.S. history so far, and despite his victory, Grant found
Is there anyone that's come on record after being released? Is that a known thing?
I mean, probably. I wouldn't know. That's all in the history books.
I mean,
Not even lying.
I'm curious if someone came forward afterwards, spoke of their experience that they had.
threw his men at the enemy. Isn't that the point? Also, he's a loony drunk. Well, what does he like to drink? I believe whiskey, sir. Then send him more. Lincoln watched as his cabinet did nothing but bicker. That's not how victim mentality
No.
felt that when they joined the Union, they always withheld the right to grade up. Went to that they have 30,000 expression as though he conditional surrender.
Mucho apologies. There we go.
Generals did nothing. But then, worst of all, personal tragedy struck. Lincoln's young son, Willie,
No.
died of typhoid fever at the age of 11. Lincoln was a sensitive man and was heavily affected by the loss. His wife was inconsolable. But one of Lincoln's greatest traits, what made him such a great leader, was in the darkest of times, with composure and determination, he kept moving forward. He knew it was his responsibility to hold himself and his family together, and by doing so, he hoped to hold the nation together. And he had it with McClellan's in action. Lincoln decided he was going to take control.
Gotta have liquid for the bottle flip.
Firmly ordered McClellan
Until he showed us that all day.
McClellan insisted instead they move by sea to the Virginia Peninsula and attack Richmond from the southeast. Yes.
Ooh, sneak attack.
Okay, anything. Lincoln held on to some of McClellan's men to defend D.C. from the nearby Stonewall Jackson, wreaking havoc in the Shenandoah Valley, and he sent McClellan south. McClellan landed on the peninsula, and he began to move inland. He came up against a small Confederate army that had dug in.
These guys are really cool, man.
Vastly outnumbered the force, but it said that
Can't believe I've never watched these before.
by cleverly maneuvering his smaller force and making McClellan believe
They definitely keep it interesting.
no, you have way more men than me. Move forward. No. McClellan sailed in for a month-long siege, giving time for Johnston to move south from Manassas and Magruder time to retreat. When he finally entered the city and found it deserted, he declared it a victory, calling his
Claimed a deserted town as a victory.
success brilliant. Then, after meeting some resistance at Williamsburg, McClellan moved to within just 20 miles of Richmond. His armies able to hear the
Oh,
church bells
shit.
ringing in the enemy capital. You still outnumber them. Go give them hell.
Wait, so what battle was that?
McClellan once again held back, moving
I know
slowly.
what you're talking
Go.
about.
Where they got knocked away?
Williamsburg. McClellan moved to within just 20 miles of Richmond.
This one.
His armies able
Drury's Bluff?
Maybe.
It's a battle that
It might be.
happened
It's a naval battle, probably.
where the Confederates won.
Probably, yeah.
to hear the church bells ringing in the enemy capital.
That's
You
it.
still outnumber them. Go give them hell. No.
No.
McClellan once again held back, moving slowly and defensively, and with his army split in two, the Confederates saw an opportunity to strike back. McClellan's advance was halted, and now the Confederates pulled an ace out of their sleeve. General Lee, you're up. Do you think we should evacuate Richmond? No, Mr. President. No need. General
No need.
Robert E. Lee, one of the most brilliant military commanders of the time, was now in charge. One of his biggest strengths was his ability to
Get 'em.
of his enemy, and he knew McClellan was cautious and weak. After moving Stonewall Jackson south to join him, and even though he had a smaller army, Lee hit McClellan in a series of fast-paced, close combat battles that had McClellan spooked. McClellan retreated the Union Army back again and again.
Oh, shit.
Again, escaping the peninsula and returning to D.C. Lee had defeated McClellan, and the campaign had failed. Well, that was a major success. A success? Tell me exactly what was successful about that. Well, we successfully retreated. You lost. I didn't lose. I merely failed to win.
Wow.
Things just kept looking worse for the North. At least their Navy had seen some success, capturing a number of key port cities, notably when they steamrolled past Confederate forts to take New Orleans. And both sides had begun using ironclads. So that's pretty cool. But in the East, they still weren't having any luck. After McClellan,
The ironclads.
Lincoln briefly sent out one General John Pope to attack Northern Virginia. Hey man, just checking in. How's it going? Well, the Confederates kicked my butt at Cedar Mountain. Then they raided my camp and ran off with my money and clothes. Also, I appear to have been wedged. Lee defeated.
My man was legit hanging up by his underwear.
Then they raided my camp and ran off with my money and clothes. Also, I appear to have been wedged. Lee defeated Pope at yet another battle at Bull Run, in which nearby farm families once again got caught up in the fighting. Hurry up, Martha! There's another war out
She's still
here.
here?
I'm waiting for my hair to dry. Wilmer McLean, sick of war, moved his family south, where he knew the war would definitely, absolutely, never touch him again. But Lincoln had yet another problem to contend with. European powers, in particular the UK, were looking increasingly like they may intervene diplomatically on the side of the Confederates. They were missing their precious supply of southern cotton because of the blockade, and they wanted to see a swift conclusion to the war. The tension between America and Great Britain had been increasing, especially after Confederate diplomats were discovered on a British ship. Now, McClellan's failure to take Richmond, the UK declared it impossible for the North to win. Lincoln needed something to prevent Europe.
It says.
Now, after McClellan's failure to take Richmond, the UK.
Can you look your elbow?
No, I'm not double jointed.
Do you have to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get very close. Eat your own face. I could probably eat the bottom lip and then, you know, just eat all the stuff around. Upload a video every month. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Okay, declared it impossible for the North to
Definitely not impossible.
something to prevent Europe from getting involved, and after more petitioning from abolitionists, he decided maybe the time is finally right to make the war about ending the institution he hated, slavery. If the North had a noble cause to fight for, Europe would be less likely to intervene. But Lincoln and his cabinet knew before they could declare something as radical as emancipation, they needed a victory, especially knowing that the Confederates were about to go on the attack. Aware that he had a limited number of men and supplies,
Crocs.
Lee now hoped that if he could just threaten Washington, D.C. militarily, he would gain Europe's recognition and crush Northern morale in time for the midterm elections, forcing the North to negotiate. With confidence at an all-time high, for the first time, Robert E. Lee invaded the North. But on September 15th, the North finally had some luck. Oh boy, it's my lucky day. A cigar in a field. Oh my gosh! That's right. The North had discovered General Lee's battle plans wrapped around some cigars, and in them, they saw that Lee had split up his forces. McClellan headed out from D.C., and the two sides met in the Battle of Antietam, a crucial battle that would decide the course of the war. It saw the most vicious fighting to date, and still remains the single bloodiest day in American history.
Damn.
For once, the North came out victorious, and Lee was forced to retreat. He's on the run. Chase him down and finish him off.
No.
You know what, old buddy, old pal? You're fired. The North had won their crucial victory. Lincoln breathed a huge sigh of relief, and with that win, he was prepared to take a huge step.
Oh shit.
September 22nd, the Emancipation Proclamation was issued. In January, all slaves held in the Confederate States would be, as far as the U.S. government was concerned, officially free. Throughout the North, free black men and women rejoiced, knowing that if the North were to win, their brothers and sisters would no longer be held in bondage. The proclamation also had the
bondage? Like sex?
No.
I know.
Europe, who were not willing to oppose a pledge to end slavery.
He said no.
The Confederacy knew that Lincoln had given the war a new meaning. no longer just about the preservation of the Union. Now, it was about creating a new Union, washed clean of its original sin. A Union without slavery.
Oh, that was awesome, man.
Good.
I'm really glad I got to experience one of those with someone who regularly watches them. Colby's my history buff, you know. I dabble in things here and there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed soon.
My man said he ain't ready to talk about nothing. Alright, well, we gonna talk about one more thing. We'll make it a short thing. Give me a second here. We'll get this off of here. We're gonna do part 2, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Not really sure. But we'll get it done. We'll get it to you guys. It'll be a part of the reacting to series that we'll do. And we'll get Justin to clip some of this out, and you know, he'll be the best editor. We'll see. I wanted to go to my history and show Colby a song and see what he thought about it. Dun, dun, dun. I was putting Colby to sleep last night with T-Pain and Nelly Furtado, Gym Class Heroes, Hello Goodbye. We were having some fun last night. Carlos Santana, Maroon 5. Alright, so, oh, I want to react to this for a second. I don't know if you guys saw this yet. We're not watching the video, but, yeah, the guy that does all the songs, or, this guy right here.
Of 20 different artists.
Meet the man behind 10-second songs.
20 different styles guy. He's leaving. He's done. He quit. He's never making another video again. That's kind of wild. You going to sleep?
No, looking for my keys. I'm trying to get my phone. Drop my phone.
Oh, get your cord. I got you, bro. Everything's locked. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us watch those videos. Especially the gold one. That was fun. I like that. I'm going to do some more of their videos. If you weren't here to watch that, we watched the Gold Apocalypse video on Kurzgesagt. And that was pretty cool. One of the hypotheses was very similar to ours that we started with. Dun, 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 we'll probably have a full stream where we review music videos. I've been especially all over the young Jack Harlow stuff that's been coming out. Really interested in that. Curious if we're all being just like messed with right now. We'll probably talk crypto next time too. See what some of our favorite crypto YouTubers are talking about. Maybe some boomerangs. Started watching some of those. That was cool. Different boomerang designs. Dogecoin, will it hit $1? Will it hit $50? Will Elon Musk be our daddy from now on? But yeah, let me pull up my history here. Go back down. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, so you've seen all the remixes to What's Poppin'. I've showed them all to you. This one is futuristic, Mike Minnelli. Did I show you this one already? I thought I didn't show you this. No way. Did I show you the rest of the 12 Days of Christmas? Damn. I didn't think I showed you that. Lame. It's a shame. Did you watch this one? Come on, come on, come on, come on, go back, go back, 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 back. God, I hate when a scroll down list resets. But there's a video of our beautiful boy Sam. Shmuel, we love you and we miss you.
Yep.
We're gonna end it on that tonight, guys. This is the wallpaper I decided to go with instead of a sexy hot anime girl. Tomorrow we're gonna do donuts in the morning, vape store. Probably come home, stream some gaming, get on some Rocket League a little bit. Probably come back and do some reviews. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Tell me how shitty we are. Let me know what you thought. Let me know how the sound was. We're getting started in this. Want to make sure everybody likes what they're hearing, what they're seeing. Yeah. Y'all have a great night, and yeah, Colby will be back not as tired next time. I'm a little tired too. But peace out, Girl Scouts.